Okay.
And looks like we've got another ban here. If you want to go ahead and go with that, Strida.
Yep, Thrice just banned a Filer. And I think that was the last bans. Wait. Okay. Thrice banned a Filer. Angel picked Necrolite. And then 143 picked Demented Shaman Pestilence. Wow, they're just going quick now. Angel picked Nymph and Madman. Gonna see some Madman action. Both have heals, both have stuns. It's always nice to have heals when you have Defiler. Any type of support spells like Lich or Demented Shaman to keep your Defiler up is always good, especially now since Bloodstone just got nerfed. It no longer gives plus HP regen per charge. It only gives plus mana per charge. So it'd be actually interesting to see what kind of item build Defiler goes with the nerf to Bloodstone.
And looks like their fifth is supposed to be connecting now as we finish up the rest of these picks here. Not a big surprise seeing 143 going with Demented Shaman and Pestilence again, as they have used these both in the past previous matches. Pestilence actually ended up being the game turner. He was a changing point late game for their last game, and a big part of it was Pestilence and Defiler working together and definitely going through and basically just wiping heroes away late game.
Yeah, definitely, and not only are they great on their own right, but both of their ults are minus armor, so it's really easy to drop somebody when their ults are landed. I have yet to see Necrolite actually in any competitive matches, so this will be very interesting to see how he's used. I think they're waiting on picks to get their fifth in. Waiting for Crangy.
Yeah, I need to check my in-game sound again because I just turned it off. But then it wasn't even at 10, dude. I didn't even get a flag from it. It was still a 3. My in-game sound.
I'm still taking their time here as waiting for their fifth player to be able to be joined up and getting in. And here he comes. He has connected. And you're going to see the whole sexy team here of QUC all with their beautiful gold shields there. I mean, they've all pre-ordered the game. Very nice, contributing to Heroes of Newerth. So if you haven't done that yet and you're interested in the game, make sure that you guys pre-order it.
It's a little bit unfortunate that I believe it was the second seeded team couldn't make it. They actually forfeited the entire tournament because of, I guess they had some more important things to do with Aeon being released shortly. But this should be a great match. These guys just beat Clan Epic, which is a good team. QUC just beat Epic.
Yep. Another thing I want to toss out here is about the GXL LAN events. We've been coordinating with some of the people running the GXL, and along with Counter-Strike Source, Left 4 Dead, Street Fighter, they're now going to be doing Heroes of Newerth. So this will actually, I believe it will be the first time Heroes of Newerth is played competitively on LAN. Make sure you guys go to www.thegxl.com and check that out. It's a 768-person LAN event brought by e-rev and Alienware, and it's in Millville, New Jersey. So all of our casting crew will be there.
Wow.
If you guys are close to the area, make sure that you guys get around there because we're putting on a Heroes of Newerth tournament for you.
Sounds awesome.
It's going to be an amazing time. Nothing's better than 768 geeks in a room together. Computers lit up the room like Christmas lights, and so many energy drinks that you can't even fathom it.
Looks like 143 went ahead and picked Pharaoh and Hellbringer. Pharaoh being a much stronger pick this just last patch, because Staff of the Master now means he can ult every 20 seconds, which is just crazy.
Which means he can actually ult twice during a battle.
Yeah, typically.
And that's still pretty common about what 143's been going. Right now, it looks like they're going with about the exact same lineup that's been pushing them through this tournament so far.
We're waiting on one more pick from Quality Control. Or is it two? Wait, I need to go catch up to see where we're at. Been interrupted a few times.
Is he going to be part with us? Who would he cast it for himself?
This is like the most exciting stuff you will ever see, is us waiting for picks on Heroes of New Earth.
Yeah. I can't wait till they add a CM mode, Captain's mode, that incorporates time limits. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, S2 doing a really good job with the whole developing of this game so far, tossing out lots of nice patches and definitely listening to the community's input, tweaking heroes the way that it needs to be done, and basically building a strong foundation for this to be the most solid competitive game being brought up.
QUC goes ahead and picks Sven Pyro. That's going to be a beast lane and a very good carry. And I think, yeah, now we're waiting on one last pick from 143. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on playing this game through and through with my teams and making a name, competing.
Yeah, for being in beta, it's already getting out there. It just needs the right support. And obviously, GameReplays.org doing the right thing here and hosting these kinds of tournaments. They've been around forever. I remember going to Game Replays back when I started playing Age of Empires 3, when that game first came out many, many moons ago. So Game Replay's been around hosting tournaments for all kinds of RTS games and really supporting the RTS community. And we are back to the waiting game again.
So 143 is working with, let's see, Demented Shaman, Pestilence, Pharaoh, and Hellbringer. They might go for a side carry, or maybe just a straight up carry right now.
And it looks like we've got a couple of disconnects here, so while we're waiting for these guys to get back and picks to finish up, we're going to go ahead and send you guys to the GXL video that we have made for you guys. So enjoy this video for the next 45 seconds.
When you cast. God.
Yeah, I don't ever have
Okay.
tab. Alright, and here we are back. Looks like we have actually finished up picks here. 143 finishing up their last pick with a cursed. So we'll wait for this to start here, and we will go.
For those of you just coming in, the last pick was a cursed, which, if I remember correctly, oh, here we go, we're starting.
Alright.
Let's see who picks what.
Yep, let's see exactly who picks what as we go through and rundown of the rosters for the teams here. For QUC, it is Angel. I don't know how to say that name, very fancy.
That's on Madman.
Ornithopter, Finold, Simba, and Krangry. And for 143, it's going to be Thrice, KT, Nervy, Xi, and Jared Karma. Now, looking at heroes here, for QUC, they have the Madman, Pyromancer, Nymphora, Soul Reaper, and Hammerstorm. And for 143, they've got Pestilence, Pharaoh, Demented Shaman, Hellbringer, and Accursed. So a pretty tanky team over there for 143.
Simba pulling up the rear in the load race.
He's very slow.
Nice computer. Oh wow, we've never done this mode before here. It's obs. It's nice. Alright, we got Krangry on Sven, Ornithopter on Pyromancer, Fenold on Nymphora, Simba's on Soul Reaper, and Angel is on Madman. Thrice, of course, is going to be on Pestilence, probably has been the entire tournament. Jaded Karma is on Accursed, KT is on Pharaoh, Nervo is on Demented Shaman, and then Xi on Hellbringer. Looks like they're going to go for an early gank, and it might work if they stay together. Although it's going to be hard to kill Madman. People asking for a remake.
No, they actually asked to pause the game.
Did they say why?
Nope. Oh wait, looks like they're asking for a remake so Dwelf can record.
Oh my god. And it worked.
Hooray.
And we're back to the lobby.
The screen that you guys have got to see the past like 10 minutes, we are back here. I know you love it. I know you wanted to see more of this beautiful whatever sign things hanging around here. I'm sure by now everybody's going through counting the bricks on this stuff, so.
And now we gotta rehost completely. We're back to square one.
Again.
Dun dun dun. Now we all get a look at Nightcrawler's beautiful friends list there. You can see not very many people like Nightcrawler. So I guess during this time I should probably get logged into IRC because I did have to restart. So if I'm getting these shout-outs, I'm probably not getting them. They're probably wondering who the hell to send them to. So we're going to be going back to the action here in just a few moments as the game had to be remade. And we are waiting for it to come up still, as nobody has created it yet. Alright, so I am actually in our IRC right now. If you want to go ahead and send me any kinds of shoutouts, send those to e-rev twiz at the top of the screen, the nice little @ symbol next to my name. And now would be the time to send them. And 1, 2, 3, send a shoutout. Alright, well I guess you guys all want to be boring and want me to do absolutely nothing here.
I've had people bother me all day, so I guess I'll shout out KG Batty, Facers, Bladed and Razor, basically Clan Epic. It's my team on Game Replays here. And I guess you guys can shout me out too on IRC. I'm also on there as Strata.
I have a shout out here from Meta. Shout out to Scott TT. I don't know what that means, but it was something for me to say, and I'm just going to keep going with it for a couple more seconds, because the longer I continue this, the closer we get to actually being in the game here. Looks like a lot of chat in our IRC. And oh, I actually got invited to the game that I should probably join. And if you're not on IRC, we set up a channel here in the Heroes of New Earth, the whole channel thing. So if you can join it, it's e-rev, spelled E, then the dash sign, R-E-V. You can send us your shoutouts in there as well. And actually my IRC is beeping at me here. I've got a shout out to from Warchamp7 to XI for being a beast. So XI obviously being a player here on Team 143. And he has been being a beast.
Still need an invite.
Yep, and I have them being sent.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Oh baby.
Oh baby! So we're making the most of this situation. It looks like we're starting to get everybody in here, and everything looks good and sexy, and we should just start it and go. I think we're good to go. We are good to go. Alright, and here we are back at the hero selection screen. Everybody already pre-selected the heroes. As you can see, they're picking them now. We did the rundown once already, and we'll do it again later on whenever they start laning and there's nothing else to talk about.
Pyromancer.
So they all have their picks ready, waiting for everybody to ready up here, and we will be back at the wonderful Healing Well again, so we can begin talking about early item builds and warding. Fun stuff.
Getting some whispers about how to join the IRC thing. I don't know how everybody else does it, but you can go to gamesurge.net and then click on community and then chat now. It's just a big chat program, and then to get to the channel that we're in, it's /join #e-rev. It's gamesearch.net.
If you're not too familiar with IRC, open up your Heroes of Newerth game. If you can get your chat browser to work, join the channel e-rev. We are in there. You can either send your shoutouts to me, send them to AsianMan77, send them to Pele3, and we will get them broadcasted for you on the air. And everybody is readied up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on. So now we get the fun stuff to talk about as we go through and discuss basic ward placement, which is exactly what these teams are going to do, as we probably are going to see them battle out for the runes at the beginning of the game. Right, Strida?
Right. We got 143 looking much more organized here at the start. Looks like these guys actually use hotkeys to buy items, or at least a couple of them did. They're definitely going to go for a kill at the top rune spot. QUC looks like they're just going to their lanes, not really going to attempt for a rune. This is a really good spot right there where Pestilence is. He's going to be above all the... Oh, I don't think Simba... I think Simba knows what's going on, so... This is all 5. This is, I've never seen this in Han before.
Looks like they're just going to be really passive here and actually just, probably just give them control of that first rune rather than facing a Bloodlust already.
Yeah.
As all 5 heroes just kind of staged out here trying to get as much line of sight as possible, hoping that somebody steps in there and gives them the opportunity to gank. Unfortunately, they're missing out on laning time as a regeneration rune has spawned here, though. And we see Pharaoh just kind of picking that up and running back towards his respective lane.
Not much happened with that. Everybody's going back to their lane now. So up top, as expected, QUC's running Lena Sven, and then 143's Demented Shaman and Pestilence. Both are very strong lanes. Solo Pharaoh in mid. It's pretty common in Dota. No, it wouldn't be common here too. And then we got the babysitter Nymphora with Madman, and then Accursed and Warlock on bottom. .143 is the only ward up right now. It's covering top rune. Oh, and they also warded the bottom pole neutrals. They got there a little late, unfortunately, because there are neutrals still there.
Alrighty, and now we're just back to the normal laning here. Not a lot happening on any lane so far. Some decent harassing here on the bottom lane, though, as Madman trying to stealth in there, doing some damage. And the next rune has spawned. Looks like that's going to be a haste room here on the bottom lane as we see, we see a Curse running over here to pick that up.
Action top. Looks like Demented Shaman and Pestilence are trying to establish dominance in their lane, because if you don't do that with a Lena and Sven lane, then you're just gonna get completely dominated. They made Sven use mana in a way that he didn't want to, so now he can't initiate on them. They initiated first, so now they kind of have lane control, as you can see. They can't pull though, because I didn't catch it earlier, but QUC did ward their neutral pull. You can pull from where Pink is, and looks like he's going to.
And there goes Madman, able to try to do some damage here on a Curse, but not able to finish it off.
Curse just missed that. The range of that.
He goes back in there for Curse.
Double kill. Nice.
Yep, and there it was, Bloodlust.
QUC with the double kill bottom. One each. Madman got a kill, Fennel got a kill. Action top. Pyro's in trouble.
Yep, as Pest able to get the stun on him there, taking down the Pyromancer.
That's pretty uncommon to have a Sven Lena lane getting defeated like that, but they're doing a great job up there.
And we just kind of seen Pest motorboating around there. That's what I like to call it when Pest does his fight, because that's what it is. It's straight up motorboating. So that's going to be the new Han term. I try to introduce like cool things to the community, like Arachna. I call it the Fag Spider.
Oh, you must not like Arachna very much.
Well, I'm a big fan of Arachna. I like playing Arachna, especially because a lot of the time I'm just pubbing, so it's an overpowered hero in a pub.
Definitely.
But it's still a Fag Spider.
So, Clockwork or Pharaoh got the rune, so he should be doing quite nicely in here. Mid. I really can't wait until they incorporate some kind of a creep tracking, how many creeps these guys have, you know, so we can see who's farming well. Pharaoh going on mid.
Yep, initiating right in there.
Oh, uh-oh.
Now,
he might die. Oh.
He is running away, trying to get out of
90
there.
HP. These guys are really
Missed
close.
all
I
the
think
action
that
up there as Nervy taking
again?
down Pyro. Yeah, again.
And it's still Krangery doesn't have any mana. He can't help his lane out without mana. He needs something. He needs. Maybe he's gonna get a clarity from his friend here. No.
So basically,
If he had mana, he could
just
kill.
going to be completely useless here right now while laning.
Yeah, it's just he can't save. He can't save Ornithopter if he gets stunned on. He can't initiate. I really think Ornithopter should probably give Krangery the clarity, but
It just doesn't look like that's going to happen.
he's not too worried about it though. Krangery, he has a stout shield, or what's it called in here, an iron buckler, so that's really probably the main reason why they haven't been going on him. Instead they've been going on Ornithopter, who's just really squishy with no items except consumables. No stat items at all.
Very true there.
We got Purple using the courier to ferry back a bottle to the fountain. Both went bottle. Lots of bottles. Madman's ganking top, 3 top. This should work. Oh, that stun is so good. Nothing's gonna happen from this.
Nope, Pestilence doing a very well placed stun there.
Oh, and the mist. Ornithopter missing. Oh, Ornithopter's in trouble. Pharaoh coming up for the counter. Might even get a double kill. Or a triple kill if he's... No. Oh, no.
Oh,
that's disappointing. Look at this.
That stun as he just goes in.
Oh, the double!
Manages to get the double out of that as he is flying his giant booger across the screen there and completely poning Ornithopter with it.
Purple didn't feel the need to come over and help. nobody, or usually at this phase, maybe another minute or two. Actually, it's already 8 minutes in. It's pretty typical for teams to carry TPs in those situations to turn ganks that last longer than they should. If somebody like Yellow or Nymphora had a TP, could have easily gone up there and helped out the team with a heal and a stun.
And it looks
like we got a lane switch.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. Is Hammerstorm's going towards the bottom lane here, and Madman remaining at the top lane.
Now that's funny that they're that desperate to put Madman, who is an invis unit, against Pestilence, who is a counter to Madman. That just goes to show you how in trouble QUC is right now. Double stun. Didn't quite get the heal though. Yellow should have followed up on that stun with his own stun. I don't know if you guys actually have it as Yellow. I just realized you guys probably have team colors on.
No, I have it. It's yellow. It's yellow.
I think the last cast I watched though was on team colors.
Well, Nymphora, for those of you that don't know colors.
Yeah.
For you colorblind folk out there. So maybe they'll be a little bit better there with the bottom lane with Hammerstorm and Pyro down there. Might be able to
they should be fine.
What they want.
There's no chance of dying to no stun or. Well, they both have a weak slow, I guess, but there's no threat down there really. We got a gank mid. That was nicely executed. QUC is in trouble. They're down 2-5 here in the first quarter.
143 doing a really good job playing the same familiar lineup that we've seen them use all tournament. Obviously having some kind of practice with this and a pretty good idea of exactly what they're wanting to do. And we see Madman going into the forest here looking for Demented Shaman.
Sven unable to even participate in a lane. This is looking really bad right now for QUC. He's got help from Pyro.
Oh, it's Pestilence just coming through and beasting it up as he is just hammering away at Madman. And here comes Pharaoh, able to grab him in there. Pestilence hoping to get the gore off, get another stun, but they just completely ripping him apart.
QUC just being outplayed right now everywhere on the map, except maybe mid, but mid's getting ganked, so everyone's just dying. It's kind of good practice. I'm talking about Pharaoh here, but it seemed like maybe Pharaoh wasn't able to. Later in the game, you're not going to be able to 1v1 against what's his name?
Madman.
Can't remember the name. It's Simba's guy. So anyways, if you're losing your lane, it's not bad practice to go gank another lane, because you're not really participating in your own lane. You might as well go help another lane out. Oh. Sven looks like he's dead. Hammerstorm.
Yeah, he is running around.
He may get away. No.
The juke spot, but the dot taking him down.
Ornithopter with a kill. Gonna have to run away from that.
So he probably had to use his ult on that to
yeah.
To get the kill, but that move probably saved the saved their tower there.
It is 3-8. Definitely still looking pretty bad for for QUC, although they do have a little bit stronger of a late game, I'd say. Well, no, they definitely have a stronger late game.
Yeah, especially with Madman there, looks like they're going to probably try to build him up as the carry, I would assume.
Action mid.
Yep, looks like Pharaoh managing to try to capture Madman in the wall of mummies there. Madman almost dead. Madman taken down there. Pharaoh doing another good job, able to take down Madman again.
Accursed late to the party.
But at least he showed up.
Yep, better late than never. DD bottom, gonna be taken by XI, Hellbringer, or at least held for Pestilence probably. And then QUC does have a ward there on bottom, so he's gonna know to get back. He sees him right now. He is still probably gonna die though if he doesn't have help. Honestly, they can easily dive him. They are going to. His team should be TPing. There's one TP. Good TP on the double. Oh, this looks like nothing's gonna happen of this. That was a good TP though, by Madman.
Yep, coming over there, able to get Hammerstorm out of that sticky situation that he was in. And that would have been really nasty for Hammerstorm.
Oh, that was a perfectly executed gank. Mid, TP gank mid. Double kill probably. Okay. This is getting dirty. 4-11 in favor of 1-4-3. It's 15 minutes in, and the biggest item that Sven has is a bracer. These guys are hurting. So they do have a stronger late game, but this is it's kind of similar to StarCraft in that, you know, when you go for a late game strategy, and you I guess if you go for an early game strategy, which would be kind of what 1-4-3 is doing, you got to do all these ganks, and you know you just prevent them from ever really going to late game, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. They're never going to have a late game. QUC. This is going to be over pretty soon. I'd say that there hasn't even been a big team fight, but as soon as there's one big team fight and QUC gets downed, they're going to probably concede. Gank top looks like it. Pyro going to easily get this. Or, not Pyro, but yeah, this is done.
Pest juking that stun there as they go in, and Thrice able to come in with the kill there. Does a very good job playing his Pestilence, really good with his movements, especially a really good job there, knowing that that stun was going to come up, motorboating around, able to juke that.
Motorboat, that's good.
Motorboating, that's why my favorite hero in the game is Pestilence, just because I get a motorboat around.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. He's a fun hero to play, and easily probably one of the best in the game. He was really, really good before they made a buff to his bash, and now his bash is really good. So he's been tier 1, and now he's better than tier 1. Reinforcements top. This looks like it could work. Get that heal down. Nicely done by QUC. Oh, there's no mana on Madman though. They might not be able to catch him.
Pharaoh like running.
Oh, he got it.
Madman able to stun off there.
Nymphora gave Madman mana there. Nicely done by Nymphora. Bottom. We missed something bottom. Sven died bottom. He got ulted by Hellbringer. Wait. Oh, there's
He
something
got,
inside.
Yep, he got died.
He got died. He did the die.
He did the die.
Uh-oh. Wow, major reinforcements coming up top. They're going to not only get the deny, they might get some kills here. Then 4 is going to die here shortly. Nice stun.
Especially with the curse.
Wasn't enough,
Curse
though.
just cleared
And
off the 9
Pestilence
tower.
also got the kill.
And a big team heal party right there.
Yeah. They're probably going to go for this tower top since they're all there. Score is now 6-15.
Why they shouldn't just keep pushing up here. Yep, 6-15 in favor of 143. 143 doing much better early game than what they did last game. As last game they won was all because of late game. But Pestilence obviously getting farmed up a little bit earlier here and able just to come in with the ganks.
Not even going to be an attempt on top tower, I'd assume. Towers are even at 2 apiece, although I'm not sure of any denied. Do you remember any denied towers, Twiz?
The top tower was denied by the Hellborn.
143, you're right.
Yep, 143 was able to deny that one. I believe that they got the bottom tower. Hellborn was able to take bottom tower from the Legion side there. I know that one was not denied. So obviously here's Hellbringer picking up the double damage rune, able to trap Nymphora inside the wall of mummies there, quickly taken down. Not much Nymphora could do right there.
Clockwork is having one hell of a game. He is really pulling his weight right now. Initiating on everyone he sees. He's the reason for the majority of the kills, I'd imagine.
Here's the first big team battle here as Malthus is up. As they just like getting out of there. That was going to be a fight and they just had to back out. Nothing they can do. As they're not going to be taking down the middle tower. And Hammerstorm trying to come up there, trying to get a stun, something just to hold them back and try to keep them from taking the tower, but that was not going to happen as they just easily ripped that apart. And possibly going to be trying to push forward for another tower here as they all stay grouped up right in the mid.
Thrice has his Battle Fury now, so it's going to bring a whole nother world of hurt. Oh, nicely done. Although we'll see if they can keep it up here. Not a bad defense right there by QUC.
Nope, not at all. Managing to take out 4 of the players from 143 right now.
4 for none.
And that's going to give them the opportunity to push up here and try to take this middle lane over and counter that with a tower.
Those 4 kills brings it to 10-17. Still hovering around half the kills, but I don't think they're going to be able to make any... Oh, bottom tower is going to go down, actually. Never mind. Oh, it might get denied here. Oh, no. Not a break. QC cannot catch a break here.
Not as all as Pestilence just getting right down there, able to deny that bottom tower. No money for QUC. I know that's been 2 towers for sure that have been denied.
It seems like maybe if they had been thinking of it, it seems like Nymphora could have TP'd him and an ally, her and an ally over there to get that tower. Since she's level 11, she can TP a teammate with her anywhere on the map. Although honestly, at this point, I think Pestilence might have just been able to kill both of them.
Quite possibly. And here we got Madman scouting out there, able to find a Demented Shaman in the woods, but not able to capitalize on it or do anything.
QUC is on top of the wards, that's for sure. They've got both counter wards and wards at both rune spots, so they're definitely not conceding yet. They have every intention of. Oh.
Well, they know with Madman they've got the chance to come back here late game, but the bad thing about Madman is he's just getting caught in that wall of mummies over and over again. As 143 was just able to keep putting him.
Oh, they're going all out on Madman.
Yep, Malthus comes up here able to get the stun, and you really have to do that when you notice a hero like
Pestilence from the back. Nice catch.
Wow, Pestilence just coming in and ganking very well also.
This could be GG right here. I don't know if they're going to actually go for this tower though. Lots of people have low mana. Nope, they decided
to back off. But with a hero like Madman, and you know that's going to be built up to be their carry, you know that's almost their one hope for late game. I mean, you have to keep ganking and killing that hero every single time you see him. And that's what's going to make you able to live through and be able to finish him out before he gets to a point where he can be a strong, solid carry.
Sven's working towards his VKB, or his monkey head, and when he gets that, he'll really be able to dish out some damage because, well, he'll be able to ult and he won't be able to be interrupted. He'll be able to do much more damage than Madman.
Be able to just run in there and bash away. Nobody will be able to stop him.
Pestilence was doing some nice neutral creep stacking, with farming with his ruined axe, Battle Fury. I'd imagine he's be getting his enhanced marchers, which just got changed recently, to be the carry. The carry boot. Getting whispers right now. Gank mid. Madman is dusted. He could be dead here. Oh, too much by QUC. Pestilence coming in to clean up there.
Yep, the dot goes on to Madman, able to take him down. And like you said, here comes Pestilence just coming in. He's just going to hit and hit away, hopefully getting a stun off on them.
Oh, a bash! He's dead. What a clutch bash. Bash hacks. Oh no.
And here comes Hammerstorm.
That was all because of that ward right there, as you can see, right by Nymphoa right now, sort of up on that hill. He was able to get that stun off on Sven because he saw Sven above him. And as we all know, the Pestilence AoE stun is massive.
No, it's
some great play by 143.
It's a really difficult stun to
Buff
use.
it, please.
It's a difficult stun to use. You just have to be like right next to them, basically like holding hands. If you're not that close, you don't ever get the stun. I think they just need to definitely up all of Pestilence skills. He's just he's a weak hero right now. He's a weak hero right now. They just need to up everything. So if anybody from S2 is listening, buff him up more. I mean,
so instead of enhanced marchers,
by 15.
Instead of enhanced marchers, he went steam boots. He's just trying to tank, I guess, and he's gonna be getting a BKB here shortly. Looks like it. Let's see what else everybody else got. Looks like they're gonna go for Roshan here, Kongor. Although QUC has complete vision of this, they know it's gonna happen. I don't know if they have complete vision though, but they probably have an idea. They don't.
Well, if they have an idea, they're sure not. Yeah, they're sure not carrying or making any kind of move. And this could be exactly what 143 needs to be able to push through here, take out those middle towers, and put this at GG. As Pestilence dropping his Logger's hatchet there. Logger's hatchet, a very important item.
Very good addition recently. Makes
Excellent
makes a lot of melee heroes soloable. It's very nice.
But here they come. Pharaoh is trying to put up the wall. Mummy's here attempting to stay alive right now as quality control just keeps pounding and pounding on him, but he is not dying. He is just trying to run away. Pestilence in with the clutch on Madman, saving him. And he also got the shield put up there by a curse as he is just turning around, running right back into the fight.
Pestilence is going to get this kill for sure. Oh, his sprint runs out. That could have gone much worse for QUC. It could have gone much worse. They only lost. They did lose that battle 2-1, but they got a little lucky there.
And you know, they would have lost another hero there if Pestilence Motorboat had just lasted a little bit longer before running out of steam.
For sure.
And as we see 143 just beginning to go back up and continue farming, gathering some more gold, hopefully to buy more very sexy items.
Scores 14-23. Still hovering around just a little bit better than half. The level differences are starting to show up though. You got Thrice at level 16. And KT level 15, and then everybody else on QUC is 12. One person's level 13. So Thrice's ult right now is really hurting people. That minus armor. Level 16, level 3 ult.
Especially because 143 is doing a great job at when he puts that on somebody, he'll go up and he'll stun.
Yeah.
The entire team will start to attack that one person rather than worrying about other heroes. So they just instantly get that one person down. And basically it's a 4 versus 5 situation, and then Pharaoh can just swoop up another one, and there you go.
Alright. QUC is not going to fall for this gank because they do have good ward support by Finald, the Nymphora. They're not going to get ganked mid like they look like they were about to. But on the other on the other side of things, they are locked in their base, basically. As you can see, that 143 has complete map control. Although I gotta be honest, I do think that as this game progresses, that QUC does stand more and more of a chance. So I wouldn't be surprised to see 143 pushing here shortly. Yeah, Sven's really close to his BKB, and he's really gonna be able to rip people apart here shortly.
Yes, he is, and they're just going to go and looks like they're going to head over here to the bottom lane. Maybe they'll push that all the way through.
Yeah, they might try some bait here. They might have Demented Shaman go out there, maybe one other person. I don't think they should have showed all three there in that lane. I think they could have been a little bit trickier and showed one person that lane, but I guess then again they don't have a need to be tricky really. They just seem to be winning team fights. Monkey Head Bar. Shrunken Head on Thrice. It just came via the Chicken Express. That is going to be trouble for them. They're going to have no way of putting down. Nice sound effects there.
Thank you.
I think that was from... yeah.
That's our chicken sound.
I like to see a curse played this way. He has some people don't know how to play him correctly. He's typically a support hero. Here we go, action bottom. Madman initiates with the stun. Oh, well done. Well done. Completely dropping Hellbringer before he has a chance to ult. Oh, and they might even catch Pestilence. Oh, Clockwork with the save. See, this is a good... oh, he must have missed that heal. Oh, he has the Aegis, I forgot. That's going to be trouble.
Yes, it is, as he's just pushing through here. And already 3 heroes taken down on the Hellborn, or I'm sorry, on the Legion side. And the giant booger flying forward, not able to kill anybody though.
He's going for it. And he should. He's got that level 3 ult. He's just going to 3 at him. And they're out.
Yep,
Not going to be able to get that tower.
Away. Managing to take
he's going for it
in that battle.
Yeah, QUC is going to try and get this tower defended. That fight could have been very different if Krangry, the Hammerstorm, had his BKB. But he died pretty quick to Pestilence. Score 16-27. It would appear that QUC is starting to crawl back. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, that last fight was a hard judge because on one hand you had Hellbringer dying before he could ult, Hellbringer being on 143, but you also had Pestilence with Token of Life, so I mean, if you take those into account, it seems like their team fights right now are pretty even.
Yeah, I think the key there would be trying to push whenever Pyro's ult is down, because that was the main reason that they were able to take down Hellbringer so early in the game. Looks like they're going to be trying to go for a gank here on Madman. Pharaoh missing his ult there, not able to land it. They would have had the gank there if Pharaoh would have been successful with the grab. Little pings going off all across the map.
Kind of a stalemate right now. QUC still has wards up, whereas 143 has no wards. Oh no, 143 has a ward up, an offensive ward up in QUC's neutrals, which is a very good ward.
And 143 just continuing to creep, continuing to gain levels, continuing to farm some more gold here.
Alright, I think 143 has decided to push. Demented Shaman is throwing down, I really don't know the name of that spell, but throwing down the capes for everybody. It got buffed recently.
Arcane Hide.
Arcane Hide. It now protects against magic damage or magic attacks as well as physical attacks. There is a ward up right on that mountain right there below 143, which you'd expect QUC to have a ward there right now, but they don't. But they know better than to come out. Probably just waiting on KT Pharaoh to initiate here. No. What was that? Somebody have pipe?
Running back.
It's a cursed.
Clockwork grabbed somebody. Oh, he grabbed Madman. Oh, this is GG right here. Oh, that Clockwork mummies might have saved a couple of them.
Oh, but the tower taking down Pestilence.
Oh, they're not gonna get. Oh, nice. This is. Let's see how'd that turn out. They're gonna get this tower here if they don't. No glyph? No glyph. I haven't really seen much glyph usage. Well, aside from losing the tower, they got 2 kills as two kills and 1 death. The QUC right there, 18 to 28 in favor of 143.
But I believe you're right. It looks like they're a little more solid right now in the team battles.
Yeah. Plague is it? Necrolite's name. I gotta find that. I need to learn these names. There he is. Soul Reaper. No, I'm thinking Plague Rider is Lich. But yeah, Plague Rider, you can see, isn't really nearly as effective as at least I'm used to him being, because I actually quit playing Dota when I started playing Han. So apparently the Bloodstone change was a Dota change as well, and that really just makes Soul Reaper much less powerful without not having that Bloodstone. He can't. All he has is a Glowstone and a Mighty Blade, which I believe is for the Staff of the Master. Trying to get his ult up there, but he really just can't tank. He just drops too quick to really stick around and do a lot of damage. I'm getting so many whispers right now.
I'm glad you're getting whispers. If you're getting shoutouts, feel free just to toss them out there, man.
I got some people asking about the semi-final stream. I'm assuming they want to know if that's going to be available. I'm sure it is, right?
Yeah, all of our videos that we do today should be available within the next few days on the cast section. It's like our on-demand section, so you can feel free to view those.
Yeah. I actually checked you guys out recently and saw some Left 4 Dead. I had never actually seen Left 4 Dead competitively, and it looks very unique, very fun.
It's amazing, a lot of teamwork-based stuff. That's actually the side that I came from, was from Left 4 Dead whenever I began casting.
Yeah. Kranger was slain again by 143. Let's see who got it. Most definitely going to be Pestilence, of course. Pestilence rocking the Gem, Hyperstone, Aegis, Battle Fury, Treads, and Monkey Head. So he's almost... He's the last item he needs is a Cuirass, which anybody want to help me out with the name of that is, but and then he's done. He'll just tear people up. I'll probably get a whisper here to tell me the name. KGB, what's the name of Cuirass? Where'd he go?
I believe that would be the Demonic Breastplate.
You got it. Pipe on See, I'm really liking this Accursed. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing here. He's really supporting the team. Got support items. Let's see how this unfolds here. I expect a Hellbringer ult to start it off, followed closely by Clockwork. Clockwork's hanging down below, trying to get a good angle in on people. Anybody have dust on 143? I don't see dust anywhere, so Madman might be... Oh, if they got a gem, they don't need dust.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, they both went. Very coordinated. Let's see if they can... if the purple can stay up. Simba, stay up. Necrolite is down. This is gonna be trouble here.
Yep,
this could be a Rax.
Madman. Put him forward, doing a really good job there. Hammerstorm, another good job, trying to keep them stunned here. Let the tower do what kind of work it can do here. But a Curse just going to be banging the hell out of it. And here comes some creeps up here. As they have 3 people down already on the Legion side. Only one of them taken down on the Hellborn side right now. And here comes Hellborn just completely ripping through this tower as they're going to be trying to take this down and push towards the Rax here.
That's the dead Pyro.
Yep, as Pharaoh is able to grab Pyro, along with Pestilence just sitting there bashing the hell out of him. And that tower being taken down.
This Rax is
no protection here. As
3 dead on QUC, unable to do anything about this.
And then 4 coming in here with a stun on a Curse. Still not able to do anything as the melee barracks being taken down here as they work their way over to the ranged barracks right now, just beating the hell out of it, and there's nothing, like you said, nothing QUC can do. Here comes Madman trying to come in here. They're looking
Pestilence
to
dead.
down Pestilence with the assistance of the ultimate from Pyro.
I think that might have been Soul Reaper's ultimate that downed Pestilence right there.
So many ultimates on one guy.
Yeah. If only they would have had a ward up on that. Oh, don't hit him. Oh, look at this, picking and choosing their targets. Ulted. Sven is ulted right now. No, he's ult just weared off. Oh man. That Pestilence is beast.
Oh,
21 Pestilence.
Hits the stunner. Now he's just beating away. They're looking for the bash, but no.
That's
Soul Reaper able to just take him around. Yeah, Pestilence level 21 already obviously going to be able to push through and carry this team once again. He just had a much better start this game compared to last game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just in general, the early game of 143 was just very dominant. Lots of ganks. I mean, you had Pestilence and Demented Shaman completely destroying Sven and Lena. Sorry, okay, you know, I need to learn these names. This is starting to annoy me.
Hammerstorm and Pyromancer.
And Pyromancer. It's just a bad habit, everyone. I'm sorry.
That's a good thing about me not coming from a Dota.
Yeah, no, it is an advantage. It really is.
That I just know all the names and stuff of just that stuff. So I get a little confused when Dota names come up, but I'm trying to know both. It's just one of those games where you have to know both, because they're all, the whole time this game's going to be out, it's always going to be associated with Dota, so the names are always going to be used. You're just going to run into teams and people that do a mix of both.
Yep. And then 4 is Warden again. She's been doing that all game. So good job to Fenneld. It's pretty rare to find somebody that dedicated warding.
Very good.
143 has pretty much neglected warding, but I mean obviously it hasn't really mattered. Actually, they do have a ward in that same spot pretty much always. By mid. It's a good ward. It protects it really protects the neutrals from getting ganked. Looks like we're gonna probably have a push mid, and after this goes down, it's gonna be a good game.
And here comes Madman coming in. Malthus is up, being able to hit that stun there, and here comes Pestilence using his BKB.
Sven beating away. Sven is doing lots of damage to that Pestilence. He's not going to be able to live long enough to really do more, though, as he's taken out. And this is GG, as GGs and well-playeds are coming out from QUC in 143.
And QUC calling out the votes.
And it's conceded.
QUC conceding, and that is over, guys. The winners of this, I believe this is the entire thing, right?
Yeah, 143 is victorious here. That's definitely right.
143 winning the second game replays tournament. So yeah, congratulations to them, guys. Basically, like I mentioned before, make sure you check out thegxl.com if you're near the New Jersey area and you're looking to have some fun for like 3 days. I mean, really, it's not that expensive to get in, especially if you're close. Bring your sleeping bag. You can camp out underneath your table. Nothing's more exciting than that. But check that out. Check out our website, e-rev.tv. Keep in track with us during our IRC, and come watch some of our events. You know, if you're not too familiar with competitive Left 4 Dead, come watch it. I mean, we make it entertaining as well as you get to learn a lot from it. So
definitely good stuff.
COD 4 and anything else we might be casting.
This was a Game Replays tournament for Han. They're obviously going to be having endless amounts of tournaments, so check out gamereplays.org for Han gaming needs, and we probably look forward to having e-rev here cast many more.
Absolutely, we look forward to being part of the Han community. So make sure you guys, if you've got any questions for us, any ideas, any suggestions, shoot those to us in our forums, shoot them to us at our IRC. But on behalf of me, on behalf of Strida, Pele Nightcrawler, and the Asian man Stalker, we are out, ladies and gentlemen. So adios.
Adios.